Cheers, former All Black Scott Cartwright. Scott, really, it's been a magic autumn, hasn't it?
It has, Pete, and the University of Canterbury Championship couldn't get off to a better start. Of course, this is round two, first round last week.
St Andrews had the bye last week. Rangiora High School had a toughie. They had Nelson College first up, and they held them pretty well too, according to our scribes. So now they're prepared to run the ball up, and they give it to the prop forward this time, and the captain, Fletcher Newell. Cleared nicely from the base there by Calvert. Up to the number 7, Prain. So they're playing with a bit of ticker here at the moment, these Rangiora boys. It's a big game for them. George Prain again, the number 7. Out wide they go this time, scooping to take the ball. Did well though to do that, did Whitehouse. And they make some good yardage here and good ball control. Down they come the chain, going a little bit deeper there, just bringing in Lewis, the lock forward. And wide they come. Big running number 8, Calvert, goes forward. Gets the ball away. The lovely ball there to Mark Rankin. And will touch beat them all. No, it stays in the play. So just cutting back now. Not quite sure where to go here is Lou Johnson for St Andrews, the fullback. But he does well to recycle it. And back they come now. They'll settle things down a little bit through first 5-8 and captain Sam Gilbert. Good bright start for Rangiora, Scott.
Very good. They created good space on this left-hand side of the field. Pete had good numbers and put a lot of pressure early on the St Andrews defence.
How about there?
So first line out of the afternoon. Ball will be thrown in by the hooker Josh Duckworth from Rangiora High School. No breeze, no nothing. Just a perfect day. Wonderful footing underfoot here at St Andrews. The game could really come alive, I think, because remember it's the first real hit out for St Andrews in the University of Canterbury Championship, and not a dream start there for Sam Gilbert. It was a very poor pass from the base, and it just dipped at his feet, resulted in a knock-on. We'll have our first scrum of the afternoon, which is always an engaging competition to have a look at here.
Yeah, bad pass by Joe McGregor. It made it very awkward for Captain Sam Gilbert, and there was just the pressure also put on from the back of the line out from Rangiora, and so they've got a golden opportunity here on the 22. They've got 20 metres to work at the blind side if they want to, or a big wide open side. Terrific try-scoring opportunity here for Rangiora early on.
Yeah, options left-right, haven't they? Ball to be put in by the vice-captain Luke Gold, the half-back. He gets it. They go the open side. Another little cut-back ball there by the second 5'8", Mitchell. They set it now. Cleared again by Gold. Up they go to the prop forward this time, Pippo Redwoods. Cleared again. Gold getting plenty of ball, Rangiora, that's for sure. Lovely slip ball too. And just a little breakdown there. Any knock on? No knock on, says the referee. So play on. And this will suit Rangiora. They've got it again. They clear it wider this time. Down the chain they go. Bobble ball there by Dylan Cameron, the number 6. And it should fall to St Andrews. They get over the top of it. It's awkward ball. They get it though. And referee says, no, you're not allowing that ball to come out. Defensive penalty inside their 22. And that'll be St Andrews to kick.
Yeah, but Pete, Rangiora have come to play here. They really have. And in that last movement, George Prain, the number 7, really got his hands on the ball a couple of times and put more pressure on the St Andrews defence. But Sam Gilbert gets a chance to clear the touch, to relieve some of the pressure, brings it up near the halfway for St Andrews. It'll be their ball into the line out, second line out of the day.
He's had a very aggressive game so far, George Prain, the number 7 for Rangiora. I've been impressed with him. Not a big forward pack when you look at them there now. Mind you, pretty even actually if you look at the two sides.
29.
Henry Miller, the prop for St Andrews, number 3, solid lad. Untidy line-out ball though. They won't be happy with that. They did practice that in the warm-up, but it didn't quite go. They wanted Gilbert. Now break. Gets the ball away quite nicely to Vola. And downtown they go. Looking to the far side, the Heaton Street side of the ground. And a very good kick too. Allowed to roll along that very hard surface and into touch. It'll be Rangiора's throw. First time they're held in their own shirts.
Stages, first 5 minutes of game, Rangiora, you can say it's throwing everything at St Andrews. St Andrews have repelled that at the stage now.
Overthrown and a chance to come away now for St Andrews. Valu got to the wing there. Jack Symes, 22-metre mark in Rangiora territory, driving it again. Gilbert goes wide. Want to keep the ball in play. Need to come the other way now. Vola gets it away. Up nicely. Nice ball up there to Lockie McIntosh.
Play on!
Settled again as they maintained it though. Referee says no, we're backwards. So Rangiora ball inside their 22, finds touch, and they bring it up to about the 10-metre mark in Rangiora territory. Just a few line-out wobbles at this stage from both sides, but it's been a little untidy, a little shaky at line-out time.
Smack up.
It's on the ball with tension. Just letting both teams
29.
Too many turnovers.
48. 5.
Klein throws, the hooker, gets it down nicely to Gilbert. Gilbert away this time, gives it away and prepared to run it up, bringing in the fullback for a forward pass. And you've got big reps on that 15 who Johnson, apparently, Scott. You see was a talented player.
Well, he's a North Otago boy, and
Strong. Clean.
Good shot, boys.
Forward.
You split up. You stay tight.
he's a North Otago first-class cricketer,
Go, boys.
and so he's a player.
Time to go down right on the halfway line. Ball to be fed by the vice-captain Luke Gold. Fletcher Newell and 3 captains aside for Rangiora. Up forward. Nice delivery back. Gold gets it. And then just the drops, he had a wee look up to Angus Mitchell. Won't be happy with that. In fact, I did him a disservice. I think it was, in fact, Kalani Whitehouse.
We got this ball easy, eh?
Conditions like that. Hold
me up, boys. That's it.
Lock up.
Mistakes can make a big difference.
Ball to be fed. Vice-captain Joe McGregor. The 2 halfbacks, the vice-captain on each side. Referee not too happy with it. Just get it settled.
Keep working, boys. First defence at St Andrews. First defence of the Moes Cup. We'll talk about that later, possibly.
Very rare trophy, isn't it? A very rare appearance from the South Island.
Not in the South Island, but in New Zealand. So we might talk about that at a later
Wasn't
date.
great ball to McGregor, but there's Gilbert charging forward, made good yardage, good leg speed there. Clear it again. Up this time to Oliver Dew. Ball recycled back. That's Miller, the hooker, the prop. Good lad. Did well to actually retain that without knocking it on. Back to Gilbert again. He's the playmaker. He goes this time to Bud Puvalo. Makes good ground. Ball laid back nicely. Cleared again, Gilbert. Taking through there is McPherson. Lockwood gives the ball away. Good steal by Rangiora. Well done by Josh Duckworth, the hooker. Stole that ball well. Cleared back this time nicely too. Taking forward is Sam Lewis, the lock forward. Now the kick to the blue sky. Up it goes, waiting underneath is Symes. Symes gets rid of it well. Gives it this time to Johnson. He goes across field, an angled kick. Might have needed a bit more angle or not, or no, it's a brilliant kick. And the crowd love it here. There's no two ways about it. Driving Rangiora well back. Good kick, club.
Yeah, into their 22. Good vision by Lou Johnson. He looked up, he saw that the Rangiora was big gaps in behind, complimented him with a perfect kick, rolled him just into the Rangiora 22, then ball into the line out, but first time St Andrews have really had a concentrated attack into the Rangiora.
They should challenge this line, St Andrews. They've been a bit flaky, Rangiora. They should get up there with their tall men and have a go at this, trying to steal it. They do. They shoot it down in the front. Good effort there by Ben Taylor. Still going to be Rangiora ball, but he spoilt the ball a bit for them. So now they charge forward again. Bringing it forward, second 5'8" Angus Mitchell. Wide they go, and onto the left boot of
Penalty.
Kalani Whitehouse.
One in front of it.
Up in front, Rangiora.
We're back.
This is kickable, Scott. You can take the shot, surely. And I was watching it, the warm-up. Sam Gilbert was striking the ball pretty well, the number 10 for St Andrews. So, and he was kicking them from about this area. So it's not new territory for him.
Not a hard kick. In front of the sticks, about 20 metres out. You would think in most circumstances, in these conditions, it should be the early points to St Andrews and Sam Gilbert. And they'd be happy with this, Pete, because it has been Rangiora who you probably have dominated possession in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Made some play,
can
haven't
go
they?
back to halfway with 3 points on Rangiora at this stage, they'd be pretty happy with that.
There's a bit of a breeze, but it certainly will not affect the play today. As Gilbert looks at the big posts here at St Andrews, kicking towards the new boarding houses, and he's got it. So he gets his first one for the season. So he opens his account with a penalty. 3-0 it is, and yeah, you'll feel a bit better going back to halfway. But Rangiora still, they'll have plenty of ticker. They'll keep it going.
It's just those little basic mistakes that Rangiora have made that have just stopped their momentum, that's all.
Celebratory bagpipes here. On the board. Kick it centre field this time. Deep. Taken well by Gilbert. Gets the ball across to Johnson. And Johnson goes for that corner again. He likes it down that side. It's allowed to bounce, but it won't bounce out. It's inside the 22, so you can clear it from here. And good positional play back there by Jesse Bowring, the fullback.
Good yardage made by the kick from Johnson yet again, using that left-hand flank of St Andrews. Big gap in behind there. Rangiora will have to look at that and cover that gap, whether they've got to drop the winger back just a wee bit deeper, bring the fullback across. Because that's easy yardage for St Andrews.
Ball to be thrown this time by Klein. And stolen by Rangiora. Too easy, really. Yeah.
Peter, it landed in Rangiora's hands.
Pepper Edwards was there. Pop kick over the top. Doesn't make much yardage. They get around it. Bounces high. Real scrap going on there. Thought there was a knock on. Referee says no. Ball appeared to go forward. Cleared. Second go time here. Half break made by Rangiora. Arm out from the referee. He's seen something in there. And it's a penalty, Rangiora. This is kickable as well. Pretty much directly in front.
I just thought you were right with that knock on. The ball was in the air and it went from one pair of hands out. The ball was in movement and I think it went from one player and another player caught it. Just from there, had a good angle on it.
We did.
Side on. And this is interesting. Unless they haven't got a confident goal kicker or someone have a bit of confidence.
Unusual move, isn't it?
You never know. This is they've come to play the game, which is great from their perspective. Come with confidence and positive attitude to this game. Got a wide line side on the on the right-hand side.
And obviously fence the scrum as well. They know that's solid enough. Gold gets the ball away this time to Whitehouse. He has to not make much yardage there. And good turnover here for St Andrews.
Rangiora will be disappointed in that, Pete. Now,
didn't work out.
Now they're reflecting, should have we had to get just
boys up there. Put them on their asses. Let's go.
He had some runners going either side of him, but he just got defended that they couldn't clear that channel by, as the one-off runner off the scrum. So they'll be disappointed at that. Now it gives St Andrews a chance in the middle of the field to really use this side of the field, the right-hand side.
Interesting to see if Johnson kicks to this side.
I think they'll run.
Good scrum by Rangiora turn. Here's Johnson now. Stabs it along the ground. It'll roll into touch.
That's good connection.
It does. Sounds good.
Yeah,
He kicks
it does. It's,
He's not a big lad, but he kicks the ball sweetly. So now line out throw to Rangiora. Ball in the hands of Josh Duckworth. Can't help stressing the conditions. They are just absolute gold. It's been a marvellous autumn unless you're farming in North Canterbury, which a lot of these lads come from too. I've got to tell you, Rangiora and St Andrews. Just got it. Not straight. Plenty of enthusiasm on that St Andrews side, isn't it?
Both teams have got a wee bit of problem with their throwing.
Yep, not going sweetly at all.
They're not making it easy for their jumpers. Either been overthrown or down the line. So that's about the fourth line out that's
You picture that Rangiora would challenge the scrum. They've had a wee bit of a CTV.
I think it's a pretty even start. The scrum seemed pretty good.
Get it right.
Reset time.
Got them all day long. It's a solid base. Get parity up front of the scrums. I'll be happy with that. Their strength seems to be in their back line. Easy stuff, both teams are positive.
Now let's watch Luke Gold here, Scott. The number 9 for Rangiora. Is he allowed to come round now or not? So they're playing So they're playing Super 21 rules. And show and go time here for Gilbert. Wide ball and just the handle. Yeah.
beside him, and
Skip
pass
up.
was there to be taken.
Knock it on.
Fair. It was
Scrum ball lined up.
Lee Johnson was a little
Captain
bit
Blue.
disappointed. He didn't take it in.
Nice break by Sam Gilbert. Yeah.
But it opened up. How's it a knock-on for us? Just that
Yep.
last pass.
Just forward.
How was it not fast?
Say a try into big one. Johnson just not able to grab the ball.
Right, scrum. What do you want? Line out or scrum? Scrum.
Defensive scrum here for Rangiora. You'd expect that they'd try and get that ball to Whitehouse to clear it.
Point!
They've got to win the ball first, of course. They do successfully. They're going to have a wee run here, which is interesting. Yeah.
Fight.
Is a sort of a battering ram.
Oh, drop cold. Mistake Rangiora, and they may be nailed here. Good scrum here for St Andrews. Good opportunity. Big blind.
Our ball.
15 out.
Like it.
Really, there's
No excuses.
really given now and deep inside the ring, you're a 22.
Come on, we're looking at the
Crouch!
I was just looking at the other party got a ring Rogo there, number 11.
Up.
He hasn't seen the ball at all. I wonder if they might go the blind here and try and bring him in, St Andrews.
Just manage that, please.
Yeah.
Our scrum's good, come on, eh? All of us, come on, all of us.
Crouch! Fine!
Come in between first and second.
Or even to use them as a big
Yeah. Let's see what they cook up. 8 takes, 9 gets, 10 now. Where is he? Is he just coming in with gliding again? As Gilbert. Gee whiz, he's got a lovely glide on him. That's too easy, really. But,
good off, didn't they? Good solid scrum by St Andrews, and as a result, there was players moving and the defence stayed off it completely, and went for the players around them. It went wide. Sam Gilbert, as you said, Pete, just glided through the gap. It was left a mile open. The door was a mile open, and he just took it. He didn't need any second opportunity, and so Captain Sam Gilbert scores St Andrews' first try of the afternoon.
First try of the season in University of Canterbury. And of course the Moeska Cup sitting on the other side there. It's a very prized trophy in St Andrews. Well, they were absolutely tickled pink to get it. It's made very rare excursions into the South Island. St Bede's had a bit of a go, but it's had a bit of a
Boys
go.
High and St Bede's had their housing days. Jets Boys High in the early 2000s, and then St Bede's in about 2010 and 11. And they're really the only South Island teams who have won and defended the Moeska Cup.
So Gilbert to kick this one. His converted his own try. Struck it nicely too. You'll be pleased with that. Very sweet. 10-0 it is. And all points are scored by number 10. So if you're taking lotto, 10 would be your Powerball number. Oh, must have. Right, so restart now. The emphasis has gone back onto Rangiora. They need points.
The beauty of that picture, twice that really Stanley attacking moves on Rangiora and come back to halfway.
It's the second time that Gilbert's glided through their back line, so they'll be looking for that again. Jacob Kirsten takes it up, strong run. Taking off a tackle or two there, Rangiora.
Take it back.
Down if they can. Here's the try scorer. Hangs it downfield. Don't think he intended to put it out. I think he was into territory. And the first time that we've seen Abraham, the winger, he feeds the ball back into lowering.
Five, player!
Get on and give this a real shunt up the park. That's good move. Holding the fullback.
Use
Get it back. Use it or lose it.
Wanted to hold him up, but they do release it inside because it would have been a ruck up.
He didn't really look for that pass, did he, Dylan Cameron?
Nope.
Not Tom, but he certainly got in the road, did Sam Gilbert. Still a strong game, Gilbert.
It's already up straight away.
Sam Gilbert made intentionally knock that ball out.
Threw it straight at him, though, didn't he?
Always a moot point in rugby these days. Yeah, you got it. Ball into the spot.
Nice move by Jesse Bowering, though, and they got around him and drove him up the fullback, which was good.
Number?
They're still in their own territory, but only by about 5 metres.
Stand out. Stay.
Gold waits, still waits, gets it, flings it wide. Miss out pass, down the track they go. This is good movement. Good catch and pass, Jesse Bowring too. Gets the ball away there this time to Motu. Motu breaks one. And doing well, Lou Johnson to get hold of him. But they're still on the front foot, Rangiora, and that was a good catch and pass movement, swept across the field. You don't see it all that often now.
Slide. They had runners coming inside and outside, and they went to the outside.
Drop forward, Pepper Edwards. He's allowed to pick it up and go again.
It's a big hole.
Which he does. Gold's clambering in there to get it and gets it. Could he have a dab on his own? Sandy shut him down. The ground he goes, but this is a good attacking period of play here for Rangiora. They're in the right zone here now. Arm out by the referee. Saw something there. Nice pass from the hooker too. He did well, Duckworth. Just slows down on the far side of the field. They've still got the ball. Good ball retention.
Still be playing.
Recycled ball. Gold's there, the half-back. Gets it this time. Gives the ball away to Whitehouse. Moving up one more through Mitchell. There it is. You can see it at the base.
Knock back, player.
Sanders have robbed it, but it's untidy ball for them. They need to settle this down. The referee's coming back for the original infringement.
Very much on the spot where they are now. And he was playing advantage. A long advantage accrued.
Play down far side for Rangiora.
In that last move of going to the right-hand side for Rang, if they could have got the ball back to Motu, couldn't they?
Take your time.
Take your time.
The lock, and he just couldn't release the ball out to Josh Motu on that right-hand side. And that could have put him outside his man, but they came back, playing advantage. So Rangiora, what do they do?
You'd have a shot here, surely.
You would think so, wouldn't you? They're 10 points down. They knew they've got to get some points on the board. They've got to get some momentum.
Who's their kicker? Just keep an eye on this because we haven't seen a kicker yet for Rangiora. They turned one down, which was probably kickable. I think they go to Whitehouse, are they? Yeah, first five.
Whitehouse.
This really is a bread and butter one. Not to put a jinx on them at all. 10-0 it is at the moment.
Well, I wonder if you are trying to.
That's harsh.
As a St Andrews old boy, but no, he should know. In most 99 cases out of 100, you would expect him to. And it's not going to be like last night's game when a charge down took place,
amazing.
well, which was most unusual. But Kalani Whitehouse gets the first points on the board for Rangiora. 10-3, St Andrews lead after about 20 minutes.
And you'd have to say in a very balanced commentary that they deserved some points, didn't they?
Yep.
No two ways about it.
I think
They've been playing well.
Yep. That they brought to this game.
So they're on the board. St Andrews now get the restart, courtesy of Sam Gilbert, the captain. It's a drop out from halfway. Kicks it deep this time. Waiting back is Abraham. Back to not out. He keeps it well too. Well done there by McGregor. Now here's the fullback Johnson, dancing a bit, not making any progress. Ball retention important here, which he's done. Going in and getting it is McGregor. Trying to set this up now. Rangiora got to roll clear, they do. McGregor fires it inside. Good ball again, McGregor, Gilbert. Gilbert releasing the ball this time. Gives it the prop forward. Jew. Back at the bases, McGregor. Gilbert again, that's the glide. That's where he's dangerous. Gives it to the lock on his shoulder, Ben Taylor. Nicely done, yeah. Bringing Johnson the fullback, and here's his first real go. Connor Rogo. Haven't seen him at all so far, but he got a taste of it there. Nice unload there too. Gives it to the other lock, James McPherson. He makes good leg speed. Gilbert. Wide they come across now. Prop in the road. Never a good look really, but Henry Miller spilt it. So scrum.
Scrum.
It wasn't an easy ball to take, to be fair. It was in front of him.
Shiloh Klein and Henry Miller.
3 and 2.
Out the back. And in those situations, the passes have to be a little bit more.
Look up and scan.
Two elasticized in their options.
He's on a swivel, boys. Don't keep your eyes
Let's
on the
get the ball in front of them and make it a bit easier for them. But St Andrews didn't in that situation, so they've given the scrum advantage back to Rangiora.
Inside their 22 as well, so they should clear this away.
Yep. Okay.
Probably search
Get
for
your points
White
right.
House or bowling.
Hold it. Take the heat. Just hold it weight. That's all. All right.
They're in a defensive mode anyway, Rangiora, so I don't think they're going to run it. Reset of the scrum. Chance now.
Coach! Play!
No.
They won't.
I bet they haven't even looked at it.
To make ground out
Yes.
side, it's a big go.
There you go, the open and spill it. That's a bad error. 2 or 3 times Rangiora will be guilty of that now. Looking up, spilling it. Whitehouse the victim there. Good charge there by Klein. Nice recycling of the ball. Yep, referee spotted an infringement there. Player coming around in offside position. He's playing advantage. When will that be over? Gilbert's making a good break towards the 10-metre mark. Centre field. And he's going to take another penalty, I think. And someone's going to be spoken to.
I just wonder if he's going to the pocket here.
He just looked a bit twitchy, didn't he?
The double blast on the whistle is a bit of a giveaway.
Who's the player going to be singled out?
And just listen to the referee.
There's 2 penalty on the road. The one's over here was offside, was under pressure. And over here it's not even. The rock's already full. Right, so you already got 3 people piled up and you're still holding to that.
Is it, are you giving us a warning with the next card? Or?
Yep. Now just manage that. Right.
Just pretty much a general warning to Jacob Pepper-Edwards, the prop for...
No, I think it was the captain they took out the other 3.
Fletcher Newell, the captain.
Yeah.
Just a general warning.
Pass it down to the troops.
Few too many penalties in the red zone for Rangiora for the referee's liking. So it gives Sam Gilbert a chance to kick his second penalty of the afternoon.
And you would think that this would be a given. 3 points to extend their lead back to a 10-point advantage. Only one try on the match so far, and that's gone 2. Gilbert lobs this towards the sticks and is successful. Another penalty.
Yeah, you can say that. Well, basically, all the points have come from. I know this sounds harsh on their angle, but from their mistakes.
Absolutely.
It's been simple, elementary knock-ons or turnover time that they've given the ball back to St Andrews on a plate, and as a consequence, St Andrews have scored their 13 points.
Taken down well to Ferguson. Good pair of hands for a lock forward. Did well there. Nicely recycled. Cleared to Gilbert. Gilbert away now. Bringing in the fullback. Johnson makes a half break. He's going to make it a full break, as he knows. He gets the ball away. Bit of a wild throw. He gets it across there to Gonorego. He bustles his way up, then spills it. Had to go forward, ref, sure. Never mind. They give away a penalty instead. But, yeah, I just thought he might have missed one there.
It did look from our angle as if it went forward.
I don't know whether you can pick it up on the replay or not. I'm not sure.
I don't think it came off a boot, but that would be the only possibility. Rangiora get a chance.
Whitehouse to get a bit of breathing space here.
Down that Hinton Street school side. And they get the advantage of the throw-in as well, obviously. So this has been a bit of an Achilles heel for both teams at line-out time. Both teams are struggling to gain.
And we're looking right down the barrel of this one, so we'll soon tell if it's straight, that's for sure. Yes, it is. And untidy.
Knock back.
Overthrown again, got lucky,
He
got
did.
turned over.
Turn over again. Yeah, so tit for tat stuff.
Line out.
Bullocking run there by the captain, Fletcher Newell. Pop forward, showed a bit of pace. Line out throw, St Andrews. So nothing really came of that.
Mark right there.
Just more evidence, really, that both hookers are having trouble getting it right.
23.
Oh, no, not straight. No, dear, oh dear. We saw that one pretty clearly. Well, I don't know why.
Have three been completed?
Don't think so. No reason, weather-wise.
Absolutely not. Well, if they're having trouble in these conditions, I think that's going to happen in the middle of winter.
You'll be right there. Yes, if a southerly whistled through, you can understand it, but it certainly isn't. It's beautiful. Scrum to go down.
Sit!
Luke goal to feed. Cleared. Whitehouse. Back. Oh, nice little slip ball too. Could have created a wee bit of pace there for the wing three-quarter, Abraham. Still pick and go here. Trying to get it wide. Good defence at Andrews. They got there in numbers this time. They'll hold him up. They'll want to scrum here if they can get it. Keep the ball up off the ground. They don't want to pull it down, and they don't. Well played, St Andrews. Good defence.
Yeah, good defence. They spied that very quickly, that they held them up and they weren't going to let the Rangiora players go to ground with that ball. It was well played. Got good numbers there. The strength came, held them up, and as a consequence got turnover the ball. But good move by Rangiora. They brought Josh Motu in off his right wing, and they brought him into the midfield, and he created just a bit of a gap and a wee bit of an opportunity. So they're trying things, Rangiora, with ball in hand.
Pleasing to see St Andrews get numbers around that player, though, wasn't it, to keep the ball up?
Yeah. The call went out, get round here, wasn't it?
Yeah, keep him up. All to be fed. Joe McGregor. Feeds it, will 8 come off? No, straight to McGregor, straight to Gilbert. Nice ball back inside too, and here's the playmaker, the runner. He's on his way now. Pavalu. Lovely ball out wide. Jack Symes, it's your corner if you want it. He won't run him down, the fullback. He comes round now to the sticks. Good, clever, good thinking. Make the kick easier. And well done to Jack Symes.
Yeah.
So we get a different number on the score sheet now. Number 14 scores the second try of the afternoon for St Andrews.
But pretty much credited to Isolde Pavalu.
Yep.
It was his breakthrough midfield. It was his sheer strength. He took the ball pretty much in his own 10-metre mark, and he really just showed strength. They just couldn't hold him, Rangiora. They nearly had him. They had him by the fingertips. He was too strong for that. And then he went into open spaces, and Jack Syme read it well and got in support, and it was just his pace that outflanked the Rangiora defence, and he scores St Andrews' second try of the afternoon.
Which sets the Piper alight again. Good view of this one, right down the barrel here. We'll have a look at Gilbert. He's kicked well so far. Gilbert with the kick. Quiet here. And he's got it just on the inside of the post. Only just.
I thought he had pushed it.
I thought it was wide too. But
it's 20 points to 3. St Andrews with a handy lead. And I think the most pleasing thing from a coach's point of view is that every time they've come back to Hartwell, they've come back with points. That's they're finishing off their movements when they're taking all their opportunities, and that's all you can ask. Whereas on the other side of it, Rangiora haven't taken theirs for just too many
they're
mistakes.
letting St Andrews back into the game with spilt ball.
That's right. Yeah. Too many turnovers for Rangiora's point of view.
Nicely taken down with number 7 there, Brinsmith. Nick Brinsmith. Back into the pocket to Gilbert. Lob kick over the top. Abraham waits. Takes it well. Good safe hands he's got there. Gives it back now to Bowring. Puts it back with a bit of interest. Yep, McGregor there just juggled a bit. Too big. Out on the full. Back they'll come. Mistakes at Andrews. Chance Rangiora.
Let's go, boys! You'd have to say St Andrews haven't been guilty of too many.
No. But tonight the door opens a wee bit here if they can get a line out right. We've seen very few completed ones. Sounds like they're going to challenge us at the front. Yeah, I don't think that's quite the way it was meant to go, guys.
Full line out.
Yeah.
Full line out. Nope. We take his time. Come on, let's go.
Not sure if the St Andrews
Full line
player
out.
was
Everybody
allowed to be suspended on
Oh, for that long, yeah. It didn't work out right anyway for either side.
I think it confused both,
Yeah.
and the referee may have been slightly confused.
Which way is he going to go this time?
Oh, no, just...
Talk. Yeah. Talk, I think, against the hooker from just Duckworth.
There seems to be just a bit of confusion as we wind down towards half time
Yeah.
here, Pete, doesn't it? Just,
Both sides a bit rattled on that, weren't they?
well, I think that whole movement, the whole incident, sort of
Yes.
both teams. There was just a wee bit of doubt as to what was going on.
So that's out. Coming up to half time here now, St Andrews. St Andrews ahead 20-3 if you've just joined us. 20-3. Taken down well. Good ball, just holding it this time. Now they get it away. Number 8 coming into play this time, Mitchell White. Cleared again, Gilbert. Wide, this is the danger man. Pavalu. Another penalty. Now this is going to be interesting because I think half-time might save Rangiora here. They're clearly rattled with the referee. They're not happy. Let's listen.
Your hook has already passed through.
There's just been a little incident from...
Yeah, the captain, Fletcher Newell, spoken to again. It's out. As you'd expect, ref looks at his watch and says, that will do, ladies and gentlemen. All over in the first half.
Yeah.
An interesting first half. Opportunities gone a-begging a little bit by Rangiora through just bad ball handling, looking up, dropping ball that they shouldn't drop. And every time St Andrews have nailed them for their mistakes. 20 points to 3 it is to St Andrews as we go to half-time.
Yeah, I was a minute behind, so you should be about right. You should be about right. Well, they should take a penalty. Don't they get the chance to take a penalty?
Nobody asked him if he still played line out. He didn't ask him what time it was. He just decided to kick it out.
Yeah, but he... okay.
Yeah. Because I already told him in the last play and he decided to kick it out.
Oh, okay.
Can't hear you, Doug.
We've got one guy went off, number 12.
Lift your mic a bit or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me, get it blood on. I've taken it off.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
it was about, what,
Anything else?
2 minutes into the first, last minute from the half. First half, so he's still...
Yeah, he'll do that. Yep.
Blood didn't go be as long as he wants.
Everything else all right?
I see once here.
He's going to talk to one. That's all right.
I'm picking up on it.
Yep.
When St Andrews get under pressure, they really get offside at the Ruxton Mall. So have a look at when they were down there, they were way offside 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And the other one, just watch when they're... Andrew guys is going over there and he's trying it direct. It doesn't look as bad. He's
You got
standing
to
here.
look straight, and that's what he did there.
That's it.
You got that one there.
And if he does it then he'll be
He's
clearly
there,
not
yeah.
straight. Yeah.
Yes, every time the mark they step on this side
Yeah.
or just go.
Yeah, but
should
that,
be-
he's standing here. He's standing there,
He's throwing it so he can throw it on there.
so he can throw it on an angle, and it's virtually impossible for their number 2 to get it.
Let's get it, yeah.
And it's obviously bad.
Average.
Can you hear me?
No, I've got the refs.
And on the mark.
Yeah, I agree with him about the stat. They
The outside,
sideways right
it's on a
from the start.
breakdown. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a,
Hello?
That's my one.
Hello? 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 Hello?
On here, do I have to push anything else? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, that is.
They just get
Probably I've just got to get it.
and leaving gaps.
Eva.
Eva, can you tell them to patch me in again? Yeah, I'm out again. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, hey, I've turned down
I don't think it's fixing you one too much.
Okay.
Yeah, although it's still pretty hot down here.
Is the phone under you, Doug?
Can't have long to go, have we?
City buzz a little bit.
If you're not sure on a line out,
Yep.
I'll just leave my flag up, okay?
Yep.
Or if
Just
it's
go for
down,
it, yeah.
Yeah, just turn and not.
Yep.
If it's down, you're fine if you're not sure. You want to go somewhere else too where you can't see straight.
Better get back to work. Move down.
Oh, just do everything. Yeah, it's on the line now. It's when you see it, that's why I bring everybody in. The thing there was weight. He did move around too even he held the ball. And it was, he moved shit. That's why it was the time you try to work it out. And then the only thing I think
Two's
was
off.
swear. I had to be careful there, otherwise, just manage that. He's doing great. Give me a second, brother. Green skip already! Blue skip already!
Second half underway, and St Andrews in a good, healthy position here at 20 points to 3. No changes in the St Andrews lineup, but you've spotted a few in the Rangiora line out, Scott, haven't you?
Yeah, we see number 17 on for Rangiora, and that's Panini, and number 18, Angus Fletcher. And that's two we've picked up in the forwards, and I think number 21 also has come onto the field, and that's Corbin Gray.
Where's he going to play?
I think you'll find that he's in the midfield.
Yep.
But we'll pick up their positions as the game goes on.
Stay on the mark. That's the mark he done it. Stay on the mark.
No changes made there. You can see 18 there, and that's Angus Fletcher. I don't know where he played because the captain's the other block.
Another
line out. It's been the curse of the game, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, Pete.
Both sides.
Inaccuracy of the throwing particularly. It's something I real much work on for both these teams as the season progresses, because you can ill afford to give away easy possession like that.
Change at half-back, Hamish Richardson comes in for Luke Gold. Number 20.
I just wonder if Luke Gold's gone to first five, Pete. Looks a familiar figure standing at first five, so I think you might find that Kalani Whitehouse may have been replaced at half-time.
Which was your thought at half-time, that they might need to do that. They sprint down this field out. Missed tackle. Another missed tackle. Ball flung back in too. Richardson gets it away. You did right. Gold's at first five. Smashing it there by 17. Well, not Panini. Plenty of fire in the belly here. Just at the moment.
It was a
fresh legs or
terrific break by Josh Mutu down this side. He avoided the tackle
in the first half a bit, didn't he?
He avoided the tackle of Pavalu, and then the fullback Lou Johnson. He has hurt himself a wee bit as a consequence. He's a bit slow to get up as well. and they could ill afford to lose him early in the second half. But it was a good break, and yet again, Rangiora refusing to take a kick at goal. 20 points to 3. Remembering that's the halftime score down. I guess they think that they can't get there on penalties now.
Now the Achilles heel, the line out, Scott.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we just can't quite see who's throwing it in, but I've got a
Change there,
funny
I think.
feeling there could be a change at hooker as well, or particularly the thrower in the short one.
Oh,
this
short,
time.
the charge through. Referee says no.
Yet again.
Another line out missed. Scrum time, St Andrews.
Not straight.
Try and now pick up who's going
Straight
where.
on the block.
17. Panini will go into
Scrum.
the front row.
Yep.
6 and 7 up there. 8's there. So on the far side. 19, I think, isn't
19.
it?
George
Yes.
Blythe has gone on the blind side.
Dylan Cameron's over.
Sit.
20. Hamish Robinson you're on C on there for Rangiora has gone into halfback. As we said, number 9 Luke
Yep.
Gould has moved to first 5.
Richardson up.
Number 21
Reset.
Gray is at second
Yeah.
5, and then the rest stay the same as it was in the first half
Get it
at
right.
this stage.
Big changes though, isn't it, really?
Well, I guess, Pete, you know, some of them were making mistakes.
Who
and,
in 21? Corbin
21
Gray.
has gone into second 5. That's Corbin Gray.
Sit.
Meanwhile, the scrum's being set. Racing around to get it, clear it. We juggle, but good half break. Well done there by the second 5'8", Pavalu. And now they clear, looking for the touch on the Heaton Street side, and they find it well right on the 22-metre mark. And the dread of a line out.
No, it is still the same host, still the same. Josh Duckworth is still the thrower in for the line out.
Right.
So we just hope that his nightmare doesn't continue. Well,
It does. Bonus ball, St Andrews. He wanted more width on that. He didn't want as straight as that, did Gilbert. Now if they come to Motu, no. Oh, charge down. Well done. Well done. 14's on the run. They won't
stop
get
him,
him.
Pete. They won't
Jack
stop.
Symes, too quick.
Gets his
for the
second
defenders.
try. Yet again.
Another
just
try.
Coming from 2 areas. One from the line out,
Yep.
and then a kick charge down, and St Andrews take another opportunity, and Jack Symes scores his second try of the afternoon. St Andrews third, 5 minutes into the second half.
25-3 kick to come. Start of the second half. And you're dead right. Mistakes have just absolutely nailed Rangiora.
Set 2 punches. He didn't pick up 2 punches.
Very good thinking that a charge through there and try and get that ball down, and that was Gonorogo. Did well to charge through there.
Yeah, showed good commitment, didn't
Yeah.
they, Pete? The other thing that, you know, for the second time in this game, they've turned down 3 points, and 2 minutes later, St Andrews scored a try against them. So, you know,
And maybe a 7-er.
and maybe a
Yeah,
7-pointer.
yeah.
But to be fair, they are, you know, they're playing attacking, positive rugby. They take that, but you cannot afford to make the mistakes when you're on that frame of mind.
No. Gilbert. Slightly more difficult kick, but still should be capable of doing so. Crowd hushed. 25-3 kick to come. Very deliberate.
likes
it
it.
well, strikes the ball well, doesn't he? So he should. Very good conversion.
27-3, St Andrews take the lead 5 minutes into the second half. Now it's a real uphill battle for Rangiora. That enthusiasm they showed, the good break by Motu and early in the second half has now been dented. Their confidence has been dented by another 7 points going to St Andrews.
Yes, they'll be flattened by that. However, this time the centre Jared Cox is going to do the dropout. Not a bad effort either. Gave his full trying to get there, went backwards. Bit of luck there for St Andrews, to be fair. Should have been taken cleanly. Something they practice is dropouts. Never really got within Curry of it, did he? Lovely slip ball that went forward.
Went forward.
Just a fraction right in front of us.
I've seen worse ones given.
Not given. You know, I reckon I saw a couple in the first half.
But there was a line ball at the very worst. But
Maybe TJ's call.
yet again, I think St Andrews are hit on a tactic here, and they're putting real pressure on the back three, and particularly of Abraham's, giving us some high kicks. He never looked like taking it, to be fair.
Never
And the
close.
chase was good. Symes got his hands on the ball again. Looked as if he was going to break free. Johnson was in his inside. The pass just went forward. Rangiora scrum.
They breathe again to Rangiora.
Go to the blind side. Give it
blind,
one-on-one,
okay.
straight to
Symes.
He's got some space, some
spilled
pace,
it.
isn't he? He's got some wheels, Jack Symes. He's been
Hand in
rewarded with 2 tries already today.
Twice.
Clearly a hand in there by St Andrews. They knocked it forward first and then tried to reclaim it by dragging it through. Referee wasn't going to get fooled by that.
That's it.
Alisana.
Centre Jared Cox with the responsibility of kicking it and finding a deep touch down that Heaton Street
Well,
side.
obviously once Whitehouse went, then its kicking duties change.
Change here for St Andrews, Pete. Number 3's off and number 17 is on. So Henry Miller
Jackson Eadie.
Jackson Eadie comes on to replace Henry Miller, number 3. Jackson Miller wearing the number 17.
17. Ball lost there.
Yes,
Again,
quick hands needed here for St Andrews.
fullback lurking, waiting. Now he's got to join the ruck. Hanging on to it there, Rangiora. Yeah, definitely. You could see it there very clearly. Player made no attempt whatsoever to release the ball or get his number when he gets up.
Let it go. Come on, let's go.
Number 8 it was, just hung on to that ball. Michael Calvert had no intention of ever releasing it, so he's pinged. Chance now to find some territory, valuable territory downtown. It's in the hands of the captain, Sam Gilbert. Not out, is he? Not out. Well, there's only a smidgen in it, but
Yeah, but
wobbly
just
old kick back too.
It's a big difference from having a line out probably 10 yards away or 15 yards
In the
away
attack
from the
zone,
line.
yeah.
Even though it's your ball again, but you're back by
10
the
metres.
halfway. So Shiloh Klein.
Can they get a line out right? Can they work from it? That's the first bit. Yes, they did. First time we've seen a line out go properly, really. It's been a curse of the game. Both sides guilty. This time looking at a run. Show and go, says Johnson. Yeah, he dummied to pass the ball to the number 8. Ball's there. They've cleared it this time. Oh, reaching for the sky was Oliver Dew. It was not a good pass to him. He had to go low and in front of himself.
They've got to just make those passes. When they're having the one-off runners and running at the second line, Pete, they've just got to make those passes a wee bit more accurate. As we said in the first half, they're the big boys who are taking it up. And, they've just got to make sure that they don't have to do too much work in the catch and pass situation. Make it a bit easier for them.
The ball to be fed. This time by Hamish Richardson for Rangiora. By and large, the scrums have been good. Ooh, nearly a tight head there, and the hand went to stop it. You saw it there on the broadcasting side. The hand went down from Rangiora, trying to scoop it back.
Yeah,
it probably was going to be a tight head.
I don't know whether it's because of the changes that Rangiora have made, Pete, but St Andrews just seem to have got a bit of dominance at scrum.
Yeah.
They've just
We said at the start they were even packs, but it's changed.
It has to.
A lot of new numbers, 18, 19, 17 on.
And I just wonder if their cohesion has suffered as a consequence, because St Andrews is getting a bit more confidence at scrum time, and now can Shiloh Klein get 2 in a row, and even the confidence might then grow into the line out.
Well, I was just going to say, it may help the line out, which it did. Clear ball off the top. Gilbert going wide. Nice ball. Using the prop forward there, Oliver Dew went it wide. Now they're in a great position here if they can get some quick ball. Gilbert has it. Down they go. On the break goes Ben Taylor. Good reset. Oh, just a penalty hanging on according to the ref.
I think Ben Taylor just guilty, holding on for that fraction.
Looked promising, didn't
it? And
it?
he had good support around him as well.
He did.
And whether he just couldn't make himself available to release the ball, whether Rangiora had their hands around it a bit, but we
Interesting
don't
to
know.
have number 1 Oliver Dew out in the midfield, the prop forward. That's the second time we've seen him out there. It looked very promising, didn't it? And then just Ben Taylor, just obviously in the ref's opinion, hung onto the ball too long. Going very early at line that time. And they finally do get it, courtesy of the number 8, Michael Calvert.
Anyway, for going early, St Andrews.
Only a free kick.
And I think that's where they may have had a wee chat at half-time, the referees and the touch judges. I think of that incident late in the first half when St Andrews was suspended there for a long time. I think they may have really, Rangiora may have earned also a short-arm penalty on that occasion.
George Blythe going forward. Offside play, coming around too quickly, too early is Oliver Dew. Too quick, too early.
That's right,
Interesting decision here. So he should have this covered. It's not an easy kick for touch for Jared Cox. It's a long distance, and he
struck it well.
He has
did.
managed to.
Yeah, so they come down into St Andrews territory. One of the rare visits in the second half. Now the catch and pass. Well, the line out for a start's important, then the catch and pass. Too much drop ball when they've put pressure on St Andrews. Referee says, let's got a replacement player going off, Scott.
At halfback, change at halfback, Pete, and you'll find Tom Brooks at number 20 was coming to replace Joe McGregor.
Too well to pick that ball up. They've still got it. Crashing forward there goes George Blythe. It's made a bit of a difference since he's come on.
Tom Brooks is wearing the number 19 jersey, although in the program it has it down as 20. But he has gone in at halfback wearing the number 19 jersey.
Matthew.
Brooks in there. It's not going to be required just at the moment. Ball to be fed by Rangiora.
And a good attacking opportunity.
Yeah.
We've got a wide side, the fullback Bowring is just going to the blind side.
27-3 reminder to the home team St Andrews in the second half. Nice little run from the base there. Richardson sets it up. That's a 22-metre mark, and there's some work going on in here. And Rangiora rewarded with the ball. Now they get it to Motu. Got a feeling you should use him a little bit more, I would think. Richardson has a nice little gallop there.
I think it was Panini, Pete, the new player onto the field.
That got dropped, yeah.
We've still got Motu out here on the wing.
All right.
So if they could get him the
similar.
ball.
Yeah, he should be in the play a bit more if they can get him there. Good drive here by Rangiora. Ball still up. To ground now, though. And a chance to salvage it by Richardson. Gives the ball away to goal.
Good hand.
And Panini.
He just couldn't release the pass to the winger. Abraham outside him.
No knock on, though, according to the ref, so the ball's still alive. And round too quick again. Who's the... Yeah, it might be a chat here, is there?
Yeah, I think pretty similar to the chat we had in the first half to Rangiora, Pete. Just a couple of too many penalties just in that red zone.
Sam Gilbert called out, captain.
But
both captains there, I think.
intricate move by Rangiora. It was good. And Hamish Richardson led it as well, won the sprint.
And stay back.
Abraham on that left wing. The ball just went to land instead of quick tap taken by Richardson.
They called a scrum there, but they didn't. They decided to tap and go towards the right by the line now. Best chance in the match really to get a try here for Rangiora. Cool heads are record, and it's not going to happen. Away goes Lou Johnson. They might run him down here. That might be an interesting sprint. No, Motu's having a fair old go at him, but he's not going to get there.
That's just a game killer for their best scoring opportunity.
Yep, the whole game.
Panini, who took the ball up, is still in the St Andrews TV. Slowly, he's got a long way to go back, but Lou Johnson just read it like a book. And
terrific break.
And terrific. So inside, basically on his own 10-metre mark or 15-metre mark, Johnson read it well, committed himself to the intercept. The ball was very high. There was just a wee bit of hesitation in the Rangiora backs, and Johnson, he didn't hesitate. He said that ball's
took it clean, didn't he?
And 75 metres down the field later, he put the ball down under the stick.
Clean as a whistle.
Lou Johnson is credited with St Andrews' fourth and bonus point try of the afternoon.
We tipped him to keep an eye on at the beginning of the match. Highly rated by the coaches, and like the postman, he delivered. Now, Sam Gilbert, who's had a very good game as well. But Rangiora, it's heartbreaking for them. The best attacking opportunity of the game. And the 14's off Jack Symes.
I think he'll be replaced by James Curse, I would think. We'll just pick up his number.
Here's the kick. Over. Yep, not surprisingly. 35-3. And if you're the coaching staff of St Andrews, you'll be pleased this is your opening game, of course, at the University of Canterbury.
I think it might be 34.
30.
Just as a recorrection, I'm not sure. Was 27-3?
Yeah. 5:32. Yes.
Maybe.
I think I'll go with you on that.
Who your maths teacher was?
Well, it's very early on in the
It's
season.
early in the
34-3. I was trying to find out where players were at the time, actually. Oh, nicely tapped back too.
Good position.
Yeah. Ball's not there though for them.
It runs it
Sanders should push them off this.
from the side.
Ooh. I'd say the player that picked it up for Rangiora was actually offside, but the offence was obviously before that. Richardson lets the ball away. Bring in George Blythe. That's set for them. They've got it. They keep coming. This is the broadcasting side. Burring goes in. Cleared. Taken away this time by Prain. He had a very strong opening to the game. He's been quite quiet since then. Been on the back foot a bit for an open side flanker.
It was in those attacking situations he showed up, was it, with ball in hand. Now he's had to do a fair bit more tackling.
Captain Yule wins the wrestling match on the ground there, taken up by Duckworth. There's that man we talked about, Prain again. He's at the bottom of that. Goal breakout again. No!
He must
Will he get here? Will he get there this time? No, he won't. No, he won't. No, he won't. No, he won't. Fullback on fullback.
75.
Oh, no.
Johnson within 3 minutes of each other. He's either very fit or he's going to be very tired.
He'll sleep well tonight, I can tell you. Good
and then we see him
Lord.
underneath the goal line. He's exhausted.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
The two 75-metre runs within 3 minutes. Unbelievable. That was just loose ball. The first one was the intercept. The ball bobbled loose. There was no commitment by Rangiora to get the ball in their hands. Johnson yet again just jumped
Hit it
on
at pace too, didn't he?
Hit it at pace.
Yeah. And then he looked up and thought, gosh, I've got a long way to go again.
That's right. And there weren't too many supporters around him wanting the ball.
No, he was on his own.
Very quick over that first 15, 20 metres, isn't he? And
It was
his
a
acceleration.
classic fullback on fullback,
but he's
chasing.
very slow in getting back to fullback position, I'd have to say.
Yep.
Yes, I think lights out early tonight. So Gilbert with an easy conversion here. 39-3 it is at the moment. I'll just check with Mr. Cartwright, of course, because he has questioned my ability.
With every right, I tend to believe.
I think it's going to be 41-3, Scott.
And I think you would, and that would make it 5 converted tries.
Correct.
That's when you start getting scores multiples of 7. It certainly makes a big
You're
deal
a long way out, aren't you?
doesn't it?
So quite correct. 41 points to 3. And
change.
Rangiora really have been the architects of their own demise, really.
Mass changes coming on for St Andrews. They've gone to the bench. I see.
You're not going to give Johnson a spell, though.
I think he was looking for his number to come up. But Shiloh Klein's been replaced by number 16, Matt Taylor, in the hooking role. And we'll pick up other replacements as the game goes on.
Well, they'll all get a run now,
yes,
won't
they will. At 41 points to 3. As I say, it's all about taking opportunities. And this particular game, St Andrews have taken all of theirs.
So up they go, up high to the sky. Interesting kick, this.
Offside.
And he said they were in front.
Yep. All offside. Move back.
So still not too many changes in the back line for St Andrews. That change they did make on the wing.
7 teams
earlier,
on.
Jack Symes.
He's on.
For
Yep.
James Curse.
6 teams on. Matt Taylor.
Taylor on and 17 we had changed. So just
18 Elliot Smith's on.
18
Elliot Smith, where will he go, Scott?
And loose forward somewhere, Pete. I'm not quite. We'll pick up who is replaced.
7's there, so he's obviously replaced 6. Take a punt on that.
It's probably a safe bet, Pete, at this stage. Lockie McIntosh gone to the bench.
Sloppy. That's one area that just has never improved as the game's gone.
Penalty
Penalty there.
I think they quickly tapped here. It'd be nice to if they get it right to this right wing, couldn't it, Pete? This
Great.
move too, but they're taking a bit long time to get organised.
Ball to ground, centre field here. Racing through it, hitting hard there too. That's the flank forward there.
Dylan Cameron, we haven't seen a lot in the game, have we?
They've still got the ball, though, still hope. Oh, with the lunge to get that one. Far side of the field.
Playing advantage, the referee as well.
Bad try given, is it?
He's just going to consult with his touch judge.
Oh, we can't tell from here.
And I think he's going to be given a try.
I think so too. He seemed quite
No,
confident.
he's not. No, he's had consultation with his touch judge.
Offside. Penalty.
But coming back for the penalty anyway.
So the advantage was with Rangiora. They were playing a penalty advantage anyway. They did have an opportunity, knocked it on, they came back. Now quickly taken yet again by Richardson.
Have they got a game plan? Gold takes it forward.
Release it!
Live.
Where is it now though?
And
Arm
then
out
have to get
again.
another penalty. So I think
That was
they
a
have
card here,
I
isn't
think
it?
it
It's
is.
a card. They've got enough warnings. Yeah,
Yep.
quite enough warnings. Both teams have been
Well,
warned.
they were warned 3 penalties earlier, Pete,
Yes.
weren't they? For constant infringement. He had a chat with both captains, particularly Sam Gilbert and
Mitchell White going to walk, is he? I think
Nothing
so.
coming out there.
10 in the bin, Mitchell White. His game over.
Stop.
So the number 8 goes for St Andrews. Upset the balance of the scrum a little bit. But, I think fair enough. Patience had just run out, hadn't they?
just constant pressure applied by Rangiora.
Yeah. Mind you, it's pretty blimmin' hard when you're up 41-3, just to keep your momentum, really, isn't it? Because you want to run all your players on if you can.
Well, yes, you do.
But then the game loses its shape a little bit. Good arm wrestle here, and they get the ball. Way to Gold. Gold goes wider this time. That's to Panini. Now held up.
Hook a duck work, takes it up.
Has he turned it? No, they've got it.
Ball retention's the best it's been for Rangiora in this whole game so far. They've put
Certainly
4
is.
phases together.
That's a good move there too.
Yeah, keep momentum going.
Now he come the big fella again. Panini. He's recycled it well. Gold. Nice ball up there to Gray. Takes it well too.
Man Motu,
He's out.
and there's a
He's out.
flurry of bodies in the touch judge, but the try has been given.
And that'll be to Corbin Gray. Well, no, 14 was it? Josh Motu, who was said,
he
get
has
him in the
been
game.
dangerous all day. And
Right in the
with
far corner.
consultation, referee Alicina with touch judge.
No number 8 covering, remember, for St Andrews.
They're just a player down, so on defence, I think they had enough players there, Pete.
Yeah.
I mean, they took Motu, 3 of them took Motu into touch, but he still had enough strength to get it to the try line and over it, just when everything, plus the corner flag, went for a Burton. But so good finish by Motu, you have to say Josh Motu. And if there's anyone who does deserve a try, he has. There are 3 or 4 bursting runs, hasn't he?
He's been a dangerous player.
Pressure on St Andrews' defence. He's a player to watch. So the goal-kicking duties now with Whitehouse off in the second half, taken
Tyler
over by
Barata Andrews.
who's just come onto the field recently. Not the easiest kick first up.
No, wide angle.
22 right on the touchline.
This will be a test for him. The try was scored so wide out, it's just so difficult with the angle. Don't think it's got the legs or anything, is it? 41-8 it is as we close down this second half here. Making our way through it. More changes for St Andrews. 2 more players coming on, and retiring is 4 and
15 and 15's off, Pete.
No,
I think
why
Lou
would he have
Johnson-
a- why would he have a spell?
I think Lou Johnson's finally.
he hadn't done a lot today. He's running miles. No, they haven't changed them yet, have they?
I don't think they have. I think they're
thought about it.
forthcoming. 22
20's on. Tom Brooks.
and number 22, Scott Reese, has come into the. I think you'll find him move probably in the
23
centre
Scotland. Whoa! Oh, nice happy ball there for Liam McBreen-Smith. For an open side flanker, we haven't mentioned him much actually in the game. So we'll try and get a line on these numbers now.
I think
22's Tom Anderson. We've got him.
Well, I think that is actually Scott Reese, to be perfectly honest.
All right.
But never mind. We'll go as the program.
Okay.
It's
21 James Curse.
Yeah.
So is Johnson?
No, he's gone back to fullback. Curse has gone back to fullback.
Yeah.
He came on as a winger, and Curse has replaced him at fullback, and number 21 is on the field.
So where's Johnson?
And that's so Johnson's off.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, James Curse has gone.
He's had
to
a
fullback.
very, very good afternoon, I tell you.
2 tries, the same as Jack Syme, who's also scored 2 tries. The other try to St Andrews scored by Sam Gilbert, who's contributed also 18 points with his boot. So he's had a good day, both tactically and goal kicking as well, Captain Sam Gilbert.
Now, we actually don't have a 19 listed, Scott, do we?
We don't, Pete. But
you're gonna
19
say-
was actually Tom Brooks at half.
Yeah, okay.
And so they have practiced around a wee bit.
Well, they haven't
with
helped us
their
much, have
program.
they?
No, they haven't.
Start of the
As I say,
season.
I'm pretty sure 21 is actually Tom Anderson, 20 is James Curse, and number 22 is Scott Reese playing at second 5. But as the clock winds down, remembering St Andrews lead Rangiora 41 points to 8.
An encouraging performance by St Andrews, work to do by Rangiora at vital times. Line-outs, passing to the first 5 for arguments. So there's a classic, exactly what we talked about.
That's exactly what happened in the
but a
first
bit
half.
of
They're playing advantage,
but he didn't know that.
No, as I say, Pete, particularly in these conditions, you just cannot get better rugby playing conditions than this.
So we look for the safety of the touchline. Thought they might have actually tried to have a bit of a run here. However, finds touch, they'll get a line-out throw. Far side of the field, Heaton Street side of the field. Heaton Intermediate School in the background there. Good smattering of spectators too. Why wouldn't you come out on a day like this? Shirt sleeves, beautiful. Line-out curse just continues. It's been a real Achilles heel, isn't it? For the game, both sides. And the referee's tried his best, you know, to...
Oh, he has to rule on what he sees, Pete.
What have they cooked up here? There's a bit of gesturing and arm waving going on, but it's St Andrews feed, so...
Tom Brooks to feed the scrum.
Yep. This all soaks up time, doesn't it? I think you're right. There'll be some tired boys tonight. They've had a good hit out.
Yep. I know they have long pre-seasons these days, and they have quite a few games. St Andrews had quite a very strong quadrangular tournament they attended with the likes of St Kentigern's and Scots College and Lindisfarne, and that's not an easy precursor to the season either. But I don't think they probably played in the heat like this or conditions like this.
Interesting there, they can't get the line out straight, now they can't feed the scrum straight, so referee quick onto that. So back it comes now
to the sort of
Luke Gold.
that will come back and bite you in an important
Absolutely.
game when the pressure really goes on.
Yep.
When
It's
you
basic
need
stuff.
possession.
Good charge by the captain.
Fletcher hasn't given up all day.
He's gone all day.
He's driven hard. Every time he's got the ball, head down, and he's taken players with him.
And then he drops the ball there to Richardson. Richardson now to Gold. They get in around him. It should come back, and it does. Richardson can see it, clears it. Panini. You'd wonder how you'd have him on the bench, wouldn't you? Really? He might have an injury.
He might just be a second half play, you know. Whether he might only go 70 minutes, we don't know. But he's certainly he's added strength, hasn't he?
And he's looked dangerous.
Yes, he has.
What he's made St Andrews have to watch him.
This is leaving a big gap. They've finally decided, Rangiora, that they have lost possession and they are dropping back on defence. And ball goes back to Gilbert.
Cleared well. Gilbert's had a very solid game, hasn't he? Really has. Yep. He's done very well. Line out. This is the Achilles heel.
Well, they have now got a new crop beat. They have
They've got Panini in there.
Yeah.
He's going to strengthen it up or something.
So
They get one off the top.
yeah.
Well done. What a change. Now they can drive because it was good top ball.
So you have to assume that was Tom Lindsay who's come onto the
Yes.
field to replace Josh Duckworth. And,
Remember, St Andrews one short in the pack.
Yeah.
They've got their number 8 in the.
in the bin. Yet again, good
Set
run
up
by
nicely.
Bradford.
This is what they've got to try and do. They haven't lost heart, have they, Regular? They've decided to keep going and going forward as best they can. Quite a good passage of play this for them, yeah.
The last 5
But
minutes.
is it going to be a drop pass or what?
Well,
That's where it's broken down for them. Not this time, though. Nice run, wide out.
Right out to replacement hooker.
Yep.
And that's Tom Lindsay standing out wide. Yeah, just now putting pressure on.
They are taking quickly a chance to the line try.
Well, good thinking.
The little halfback, he did well. Hamish
Richardson.
Richardson, so he gets
And,
their second try of the afternoon.
Well, as I say,
Just caught napping a bit.
It may have coincided with Mitchell White being in the bin, Pete, but as a consequence, St Andrews are down to 14 players, and Rangiora have really capitalised
Why
on
can't
that.
we have- why
and
can't we have
they've
that
really, in the last 5 minutes,
on a
put a lot of
screen?
pressure on the
We have
St
to.
Andrews defence, and that time quickly taken
Does it
by
matter?
Hamish Richardson.
We just
But
call it
the
as
fourth
we
or
go.
fifth penalty St Andrews have given away in their 22.
Well,
This
whatever.
time Richardson was
Well, no, you can't
close
get the
to
wide
line,
view of who's
and,
changing
the wee
sides.
gap open, and he dived through, and he scores Rangiora's second try of the afternoon.
Well, let's think about it. Monday. Yeah.
So Tyler Parata
Not easy, though, but never mind.
attempts
Without a
the
bunker.
second
Just do the
attempt
bunker.
to the
Yeah, that's
penalty of the afternoon. This time it
misses.
drifts to the right.
Yeah, misses
So
right. Sorry, Scott, I was sidetracked there a little bit.
41-13. Rangiora now on with probably only minutes to go in this game, but their resurgence in the last 5 minutes, has been a real
Good bonus for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
Gives them
gives them
confidence.
confidence
Yeah.
going into their next game, which they play on Wednesday.
And to
because
be
they're-
realistic about it, Scott, 41-3, you could give it away, couldn't you? But Rangiora haven't, and that's to their credit.
And in
Oh,
the
drop ball.
yeah, just to say for the
But it's the big boys do it as well. It's such a discipline they must practice, and yet how
kick-offs
often it goes wrong.
just in the University
excuse.
Championship this week, there is a midweek round, and
big one.
Most of them are derby games, so obviously as minimum travel as possible, being on a Wednesday. But
So who's St Andrews got?
St Andrews will be playing Ashburton College down at Ashburton.
Rangiora have Lincoln, don't they?
Rangiora have a Lincoln High at their home ground at Rangiora. So
St Bede's Christ College, an interesting one at Christ College. That's on the Wednesday, of course.
so that's pretty hard. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
looking to back up 3 games in a
Yeah,
week.
not
We
easy.
often comment.
They all have to do it, but especially if your bench, in some years is not quite strong enough to carry you. Spilt ball, mistake.
Tom
I think they're getting tired of it.
coming in from the right hand, from the right wing, just put it to ground.
It's a pretty
turn over
draining
ball
day
for
to be
Rangiora.
playing. And there's been a lot of running in the game. Hold him up, hold him up, hold him up. Don't get him to ground. Well, he got rid of the ball as well. Well done. George Prain does that.
Panini
Twisting,
yet
turning,
again.
Calvert. Cleared. Nicely away.
They could just get this wide out that left flank, Pete. They've
Yeah.
got numbers
Arm
there.
out, penalty advantage to Rangiora, and they do get it wide. Still be advantage, I would think. Referee says yes, he'll come back.
Of course,
Right.
remembering St Andrews are back to full complement. Mitchell White is back on the field, so they have back to
have the forward
15
pack.
men. But now they've got to do a bit of defending because Rangiora are
Corbin
throwing
Gray, the
everything
try
at them.
scorer, takes the ball up. Cleared away nicely by Dylan Cameron. Taken again. Cleared wide. Getting that ball wide is good for them. Well done. Now they've created some space. They put pressure on the tacklers.
Well, they haven't coughed up the ball
No.
much in the last 5
Hands have
minutes.
been
Apart
much
from the
better.
kick-off, a basic mistake. They've retained possession well. It's made a big difference.
It has. Ball's going everywhere here, but it's finally out. Referee
ball
hasn't
is-
seen it.
No, the ball-
He has now. out on the far side, and the ref says that will do. So, an interesting game, entertaining game, you've got to say, Scott.
Rangiora, as we said, came to play rugby, and that made all the difference. But
started quite ferociously, didn't they?
They were just their Achilles heel all day was basic mistakes they made. They couldn't get their line-out throw right. They couldn't get possession at line-out time. But the last 5 minutes, they showed that they had a lot of character, and will have it. As long as they don't get too many injuries as the season goes on, they'll be in for a good season.
275-metre tries rips you 90, though, doesn't it, really? And to be scored by the same guy who read the game very well indeed, did Lou Johnson. He did very well. But a team effort, did well. Moeska stays here. Can't forget the Moeska Cup, Scott. We'll be back next week with another feature game here on CTV. On behalf of Scott Cartwright and all the crew who've worked tirelessly today, thanks very much. You won't get weather like this all the time, boys, so soak it up and enjoy it.